Today on the TMZ Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton and today I'm joined by Melanie Miller. How are you, Melanie?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I didn't think you were good though because I saw you in the back of an ambulance over the weekend. What was going on?
I jumped over a fence and something in the fence caught my leg and it ripped pretty deep and the tissue was falling out of my knee.
Oh, the tissue?
Yeah, and I'm not good with blood or anything. I passed on a Victoria's Secret once because my foot was bleeding. So I panicked. I started to feel faint. I lied on the ground and dramatically said, "Someone call an ambulance!" I called 911 myself. I said, "My leg is cut open." And then they came. They took me. I got 4 stitches at the hospital. And it hurts to walk. Wow. But, good as gold.
We'll get well soon. And that's our podcast for the day.
Thank you very much.
No. Well, I'm glad we have you here. We've rushed you in from the emergency room to talk about, Keke Palmer.
Okay.
Keke Palmer, she's kind of beefing with her boyfriend and baby daddy because he thinks she wore something too sexy to an Usher concert.
I hate everything about this guy.
We're going to talk about Drake and the case of the pink pedicure, or is it a manicure? What's that? What's the fingers?
Manicure.
And the pink manicure. And we're going to talk about, what are we going to talk about? Threads. We're going to lead off with Threads off the top. Yeah. The new app everyone's talking about, the Twitter rival from Mark Zuckerberg and Meta, Facebook, Instagram. Now they have Threads. They launched last night, Threads. Do you have the app yet?
I don't. I was going to download it, but I just got lazy. I figured I'm going to do it.
You're in hospital.
Hospital.
Well, a lot of people chose to get it. 10 million people on the first day. And the thing about Threads that is...
Yeah, why is it so much better? Like, how is this going to shake Twitter out of the water after everyone's been using Twitter for so long?
I think it's better in inverted commas because Elon Musk isn't the king of the app. And I know that...
But Mark Zuckerberg has Instagram and Facebook. Facebook is really falling off. Instagram is still important, but TikTok is the bigger thing. So why are we thinking he's going to...
It's a copycat. It's a Twitter copycat. And since everything started going wrong at Twitter and Musk took over and things started, falling apart, they really ramped up. Mark Zuckerberg ramped up his efforts to get this project off the ground, to get Threads up and running. And what's so special about it? Nothing. It's the same as Twitter, basically, except for the fact that it's hard to start a new rival app when the other one has existing customers. So that's why...
And you have to rebuild your entire following.
Not with Threads. This is the selling point because you can just get your users, your followers from Instagram and bring them straight over to Twitter. Like, you're already following me on Threads. Did you know that, Melanie?
I didn't know.
Everyone who follows me on Instagram is already following me on Threads.
Oh, well, that's a really smart idea.
I mean, he's kind of smart, Mark Zuckerberg.
Sold already.
Sold, done.
Never mind.
Are you going to cancel your Twitter?
No. I like Twitter. I feel like that's where I get all my information.
It's going to be interesting to see how everything goes down because, Twitter is more sort of news and information orientated than Instagram. And the people I follow and who follow me on Instagram, it's more about, it's about pictures and fun and it's a different vibe.
Is this how, because Twitter in the beginning started out like, I'm eating cereal. Like, are we going to do that with Threads again?
Could be.
But also, like, what are some more enticing things other than just your followers come hand bread with whatever you've done in the past? Like, is the verification different? Because everyone complained about that with...
Well, if you're verified on Instagram, you're verified on Threads.
And if you're not, you're not.
And if you're not, you're not. Whereas on Twitter, obviously, if you pay $4 or $8 or something, you were verified.
But can't you buy your verification on Instagram as well?
No, you cannot. That's a strictly Twitter Elon Musk policy.
No. You can buy your verification on Instagram.
Is this a new thing that I haven't heard of?
Yes.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
When did they do that?
Like 2 months ago. All of my friends that are nobodies all have verification. It's like people are making fun of them. It's laughable.
Wow, I did not realize that.
Because it's like thirsty and desperate.
That is. That was some of the problem with Twitter. That Elon Musk came in and completely changed, this app that's been around for a long time. It's almost like a legacy big app. And he came in and shook it up so much that people didn't know who was verified. They didn't follow the accounts they wanted to follow.
Well, if you recall, Zuckerberg did the verification thing right after Musk. He's just a follower. He just kind of does everything that Musk does. So I think this is, I'm going to wait.
You're gonna wait?
I want to wait and see what happens.
You started this pitch a few minutes ago by saying, sign me up.
Yeah, you talked me out of it.
I've talked you out of it by trying to sell you on it.
It just feels like he's a copycat and like...
Yes, it is.
It's lame.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, one's run by Musk, one's run by Mark Zuckerberg.
And
Which one?
You already have your followers on Twitter, so like, why do you need to like bring your followers on Instagram? Hurrah!
There's lots of outages and there's lots of different issues happening with Twitter. A lot of people think. I tell you who does like Threads so far: Oprah,
Okay.
Kim Kardashian, Will Smith.
What do they have to say positive about it?
Well, I mean, they've signed up and I guess they've threaded off their first thread.
We'll see.
There's a lot of pressure on how, there's first post nerves.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. That whatever Zuckerberg does, it's just going to be tit for tat. It's a big mouse game. Now, Musk is going to be like, oh, haha, I'm going to make all the changes that you made to your, so I can keep people from going to Threads. Like, he's just going to fix, he blocked people from getting news unless they were verified. Now he's going to be like, lift that and keep people on Twitter.
Yeah, but I don't like this tit for tat thing either.
It's kind of entertaining.
I mean, yeah, it is. It's petty, but I guess it gives us subjects to talk about on the podcast. So.
Well, and also it's like it's something in the news. Like, is Twitter really that exciting? Where I'm like, ugh, like it's good for news, but like now that's like exciting. Like, it's like watching a show go down in front of us with two billionaires preparing for the fight. But still, like this is exciting.
It is interesting. Apparently, 10 million people signed up already, but Twitter supposedly has 450 million. So there's a long way to go. I mean, some of those 450 million might be bots and like fake accounts, and that probably a lot of them actually.
Finsta, I have a fake Twitter account.
I've got fake ones as well.
So you can write whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, or follow whoever you want.
Oh no, it's just so that I can like say what I really think.
Oh, you tweet about things you care about. Like we need to get Melanie Miller more money. Melanie Miller deserves a pay rise. Is that the sort of stuff you?
No, I just like I just saw something that I disagreed with, and I just was like, I just wanted to tell them to go F themselves. And,
but why couldn't you do that as you?
It feels less like people get mad about everything. So.
Oh, okay, interesting. All right, on to our next story. Keke Palmer. You might know Keke Palmer. Well, her boyfriend / father of her child, Darius Jackson, is coming at her online on social media, which is I always don't know why like couples beef publicly like this, like just pick up a phone. But he's coming at her for supposedly wearing something too sexy to the Usher concert.
She had like a leotard on with like a sheer covering the whole thing, and you could see her butt.
You could see some of her butt in the sheer thing, but you couldn't. There was zero cleavage. I thought
a little, but not really.
Yeah, there was barely any. It was just like it was a sexy outfit in so much as Keke Palmer's a sexy person, but it wasn't like gratuitous.
It was a perfect outfit to go to the Usher concert.
And Usher concert is a sexy place.
Yeah,
it's the sexiest place in the world.
She dressed for the occasion.
Everybody wants to go to Usher concert to get serenaded, much like Keke Palmer got. This is the dream. What happened to her?
I hope she leaves this guy. I hope she's already left him, in fact.
They got a child together, so that would be a bit sad.
Good riddance.
Bad father figure.
Bad father figure. I hope they have a boy or a girl. I hope they don't have a daughter.
Right.
What kind of guy is raising a young kid to be like, oh, I don't like, moms can't wear whatever they want? The whole internet's destroying him. And someone called him, little man syndrome? Like, forget this guy. He's the worst.
It is. I mean, it is just kind of jealousy, and I think he's got sort of nerves about Usher, as a lot of guys do. I mean, recently, actually, I saw Kimora Lee Simmons. I saw Kimora Lee Simmons at LAX, fresh off going to the Usher concert and Usher dancing all up on her.
Yeah.
And I said to her, look, I was thinking about bringing my wife to the Usher concert, but I don't think so anymore. Like, I don't think for a man to take his wife to an Usher concert, you're signing up. You get what you ask for, basically.
Yeah. But shouldn't you have enough faith in your relationship to know that she's just enjoying Usher, being Usher? You can't, you see hot women on Instagram all day long. Should she make you unfollow all those people? No.
No, I mean, no. No. But I also understand, like, Men are petty. Men are insecure. Men are like, if my wife went to the Usher concert and got danced up on, I would feel a certain sort of way. I'm threatened by Usher. Look at him.
That's the problem with men, because you know what? Most women would see like their husband go to like a stripper or whatever, and like some hot girl, like I don't know who's hotter than Margot Robbie, and like giving you a lap dance or something, and your wife would be like, "Woo!"
That is so not true, Melanie. That is so not true.
Are you joking?
You think someone's wife or girlfriend would be fine with Margot Robbie giving them a lap dance on stage?
Because they know that it's a celebrity and it's not going to happen. I mean, in Keke Palmer's case, like this actually could happen.
But Keke Palmer was also enjoying the interaction. What happens if I was on stage like really enjoying the lap dance? That would not go over well, Melanie. Let me tell you something about relationships.
I have no idea about
that
relationships.
That would not go over well. Because this guy, Darius, he tweeted, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is if he does.
That's actually the opposite of the society we live in. Like, I feel like we've come so far with like women should dress however they want. I want to scream in this guy's face.
It's interesting because I agree with your sentiment that he should not be telling his girlfriend, or no man should tell his, significant other or any woman what not to wear or what to wear. But also, I do understand as a partner of someone, if I would be a little bit threatened too if Usher was like, sexy dancing. Well, I would get it.
But that's what Usher does. And he went up to Kim Kardashian. He went up to Kimora Lee Simmons. He went up to Keke Palmer. He sees celebrities go to his concert and he wants to get press about it. So he's going to go up and dance on them. And this Darius should be secure enough in his relationship. Like, the fact that he went and said this online, pick up the phone, see her in person, have the conversation, but how dare you come for her online? I hope this guy gets destroyed. I hope she leaves him. I hate you.
Wow. That really escalated, Melanie. You really ramped that up.
Sorry.
Hey, is this coming from a personal place?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, or lack of.
A lack of a personal place.
I have nobody that gets jealous over me.
You want that?
I'd love her. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that.
Never gonna happen.
We'll see what happens next. Usher concert is sexiest place on earth. Sexiest place on earth.
Yeah. This is the place for relationships to go to die. Usher's concert.
It could be. I mean,
hope so.
It's scary for a man if they really like their partner and they go to the Usher concert. It's a scary place.
Did you watch what's the Netflix show, The Ultimatum? This is like the ultimate test of a relationship. Can you survive the Usher concert?
It's like Temptation Island as well, to throw another reality show in the mix.
Yep.
Temptation Vegas. Well, Vegas is a temptation, so I guess. Anyway, on to our last story. Drake. You might have seen Drake posting Instagram video of his pretty pink manicure.
Okay.
He's kicking off a tour with 21 Savage, and to celebrate, he got his nails did. People online are having mixed reactions about if they like Drake with the pink nails, if they like nails, on their rappers and guys in general. I actually spoke to Trinidad James about this at LAX. We'll play a bit of the sound now. I wonder how it struck you when you saw Drake rocking the pink manicures. He's the biggest rapper to ever do it now.
What you call it? A lot of people don't know. I'm secretly one of Drake's favorite spirit animals. I'm Drake's spirit animal.
Oh, that's
right. What I'm saying? It gotta be. But no, I like that I love that for him.
So he had to say, Trinidad's been rocking nails, like fancy nails like that, for a long, long time. And he's glad that Drake is now, joining the cause. He's on the trend. But he says, look, I've been here for ages. I'm glad you finally made it, but I've been here for ages. He was one of the first guys, definitely rappers, to rock. You should see Trinidad's nails.
So does Trinidad kind of want Drake to give him his due, give him his flowers, but I see you trailblazed?
Yeah, I think he kind of does, because he does consider himself the inspiration behind. He says he's Drake's spirit animal. I'm not sure that's a phrase we're not allowed to use anymore.
I don't think we can. Yeah.
I'm not sure He thinks he's Drake's inspiration behind everything, and soon we'll all catch on.
I don't think he was the first one. I mean, I think if we Google it, we're probably going to find other people. Like, I mean, for instance, like, was he around before Good Charlotte? Weren't Benji and Joel Madden painting their nails? They're rock stars. They're musicians.
I guess they're rock. Maybe it's slightly different. Have rock stars always worn those pink nails? I'm not sure.
Not pink, but like they've always painted their nails. The Killers, they've like the
really?
eyeliner, the guy liner. This isn't new. I'm glad he's doing it. I think it's cool. Like, I don't know why like guys don't feel like they can paint their nails.
Well, I mean, I'm not into it. Actually, I've got painted nails right now.
From your daughter?
Yes.
Oh, they look nice. Oh, your daughter. Oh, I'm going to come over for a manicure. That's nice.
Yeah, see, look, you can't look like a doting dad anymore. I just look like one of those guys who wear nail polish. And I don't want to be a guy who wears nail polish. I want to be a doting dad. But I can't get away with it anymore. You know what I mean? I look like Drake. I don't want to look like Drake.
No, it looks nice. I like it.
I think that Trinidad James, he actually told me, Trinidad, that he spends $7,000 a time on his nails and he gets it done 4 times a month.
What?
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
I don't know how many, 28 grand a month?
I mean, I'm no mathematician, but like that is apparently because he's got all like blinged out nails. It's not just like a paint. He says what Drake is doing is cute, but he needs to transition up to crazy. He thinks Drake should go crazier.
Listen, I like nails. Women can do whatever they want with their nails. Men can do whatever they want. However, I think like the length, the like all this the stuff on it, it just makes it not capable. Like a regular person has to use their fingers all day long.
Right.
It's not realistic.
Guys, do you think now, like, because it's pretty commonplace for guys to wear this sort of nail polish stuff these days.
Yeah.
Do you think guys are going to start getting like their claws?
I mean, maybe. I bet Trinidad James is going to be like, oh, bet. Like, he's got to take it up a level if he wants to keep the trailblaze going. So
right. I mean, he is at cutting edge. People like him, I think, sort of like Machine Gun Kelly, Lil Yachty, are sort of rappers.
Lil Uzi.
I think,
right?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely Lil Uzi. They're sort of like, the trailblazing sort of like what we're doing in fashion, you're going to be doing in fashion in a few years' time, Drake.
So the fact is, I really don't think Trinidad James can take credit for any of this.
Well, I just think that rap, it happening in rap is a new thing, a newish thing. It's more mainstream, you got to admit, than it used to be. And it used to be just reserved for like glam rock and rock, really.
Wasn't Lil Wayne always kind of like eccentric?
Yeah.
And he's been around for quite some time.
Look, I mean, I'm not here to decide whether Trinidad James really was the inspiration. Probably not.
I think my new favorite thing is coming on here and blowing up all of your points.
Well, this has been the final episode that Melanie Miller's been on. Thank you for your service. I hope you get better soon, your leg. Hope you improve. Best of luck.
Thanks.
Best of luck, Melanie Miller. Okay, guys, we'll see you here tomorrow. Have a good day.